In this episode, I'm giving you a few quick tips to help you save money while you eat healthy. All right, let's go. Welcome to the Overweighted Podcast, where we get real about the struggles of being obese and needing to lose a whole lot of weight. My name's Malaika. I'm your host, weight loss mentor and coach. Join me on my personal weight loss journey to lose about 200 pounds, and as I share my very real experiences, plus some simple, successful, and sustainable weight loss tips and mindset shifts so that we can mark lose weight off of our to-do list for good. So I wanted to give a few quick tips on eating healthy and saving money because eating healthy can be pretty expensive. And I want to give you some tips that are going to help you save money so that won't be an issue for you anymore. And that way your wallet can get fatter while your waistline gets slimmer. And this episode, I am outside. It's one of the ones that I shared on social media, so there will be some noise. So as always, I apologize for that in advance. But let's get into this episode. Hey, what's going on? My name's Malaika Burley. I am a weight loss mentor and transformational coach. Anyway, I am here to give you 5 tips to help you save money when eating healthy, because we know that sometimes when you're trying to start this health journey, that it can tend to be a little costly, or you're not used to the prices and things. So I want to give you a few tips to help you save some money. And as always, I'm outside, so there's a lot of noise and all that good stuff. So forgive me for that. But before I get into it, I want to invite you to join us in Transformation Tribe. That is my group where I like to share weight loss tips, nutrition, fitness tips, etc. It's free to join us inside of Transformation Tribe. So make sure to join us in there. Go to malaikaburley.com/network. And you can join us in the tribe. And for those of you that haven't met me before, like I said, my name is Malaika Burley. I am a weight loss mentor and transformational coach. I am on a personal weight loss journey as well. And I like to help women who have a lot of weight to lose and some of the times when we lose the weight, we tend to also, or when we gain the weight, we lose ourselves. And so I like to help women lose the weight they gained and then gain the you that you've lost. So that is what I like to do inside of Transformation Tribe, and also through my podcast, which is the Overweighted Podcast. Man, I'm really like tongue tied today. I want to give you 5 tips to help you save some money while you are trying to get healthy and lose this weight. Because like I mentioned, it can tend to be a little costly when you are working on losing weight and you're not used to the prices of things and all that, especially when you just pretty much ate whatever before. So because it's a lot cheaper to grab like a meal, say like at McDonald's, and then you can get like this big meal for a few bucks. So when you go to the grocery store and you're trying to get salads and things, that can tend to add up a lot faster. So all right, so let's get into these tips. So tip number 1 is to plan your meals. So plan out your meals. And the reason I'm saying this is a tip for saving money when you're trying to eat healthy, because if you have some idea of what you want to eat for the week, then you make your list and you go to the store and you're only buying those things that you actually plan on eating. In the beginning, I know me, I would just go to the store and just kind of throw things in my cart with no plan. And what tends to happen is maybe I don't eat those things, and then they end up spoiling or getting rotten. And then I end up wasting a lot more money because I never end up eating those things that I actually bought. So you're going to save money by actually planning out your meals. You're going to have less waste. So you're going to have less food waste and also less waste as far as your money. Because like I said, you're going to know what to buy. You're going to know exactly what you're going to eat. So plan out your meals. That is the first step that's going to help you. The second thing is to buy frozen or canned fruits or veggies. So buy frozen or canned fruits or veggies. And that is going to help because just like with the last tip, if you have your fruits and veggies and they're canned, there's going to be less waste. Yes, it's nice to have them fresh, but I know for me in particular, what will happen is I forget a lot of times that I have certain veggies. Like I have a pack of mini cucumbers in the fridge right now. I just thought about this. They probably have mold on them because I will forget that they're down in the drawer. And so if I buy frozen or the canned fruits or veggies, then I can save them until it's time to eat them. They're going to last a lot longer. And a lot of times, especially with the frozen fruits and veggies, if you buy them, they are just as nutritious as the fresh because they tend to pick them when they are like at their peak. And so that's when they also get frozen. So as far as nutritiousness and healthy, so they are picked at their peak, and well, they're frozen at their like peak health benefit at that time. So frozen fruits and veggies are going to be just as great as the fresh ones. The canned, you do have to watch out for the extra sodium in the canned veggies, probably extra sugar in the canned fruits. So just make sure to be really aware of that if you're buying the canned versions. But buy the frozen and the canned. It's going to help you save some money because you're going to have less waste and you can pretty much keep them until the time that you're ready to use them instead of them getting rotten and or spoil like in the fridge or on the counter wherever you keep them. All right, so that's tip number 2. Tip number 3 is to buy less prepared items. So for instance, if you buy instant oatmeal, if you buy instant oatmeal versus buying regular oats, like steel cut oats, old fashioned oats, rolled oats, the instant oatmeal is going to cost more like per ounce or per gram than the regular oats, right? Because it's more prepared, there's individual packets. And so that's going to end up costing you more than it would for the regular oats. So buy less prepared items. Same thing like with the fruit, for instance. If you buy a watermelon and cut it up yourself, it's going to cost a lot less than buying the cut up watermelon at the in the produce section that's already cut up for you, right? Or like fruit cups or whatever where they already cut up the fruit. So look for less prepared items. And again, along the same lines, like with salads, I like to get prepackaged salads sometimes because it's just more convenient. All the little toppings are there, the dressings in there and everything. But those prepackaged salads are going to cost more than if you buy each individual item. And yes, if you buy each individual thing, that altogether will cost more, but you will get more salads out of doing it that way and making them yourself, maybe preparing like salad jars and putting the things already like kind of prepackage them yourself at home into salad jars. So that way it's more convenient when you just want to grab and go. But you will be able to get more salads out of buying all the individual ingredients. So it essentially will cost you less money because you're getting more meals. All right. So that's number 3, buy less prepared items. Number 4, shop at stores with off brands or buy the store brand. All right. And for you label snobs, I know like it's going to be hard. You don't have to do this tip if you don't want to, but it will save you some money if you either go to a store that just has like off brands. Like for instance, I shop at Aldi. I spend probably a third of my grocery budget, or a third of what I would normally spend like at Publix at my main grocery store buying regular brands versus going to Aldi when I buy like whatever their brands are that they have at Aldi, the off brands. And most of the items actually are from the same line as some of the regular brands that you're used to. It's just that they don't get the labeling, they don't get the name. A lot of times you're just paying for the name. Yes, there are times when you are paying for higher quality, but most of the time you are just paying for the name. So shop at stores like Aldi. I know there's stores like Save a Lot. It's not my favorite, but like I said, I shop at Aldi. Or if you're going to go to the regular store like Publix or whatever your grocery store is where you are, your main store, look for the store brand of the item. Like if you're buying a can of corn, buy the store brand can of corn. You don't have to get like the Green Giant or Del Monte, whatever your favorite brand is. That's going to help save you some money. And the last tip I have for you, number 5, is to limit the amount of snacks that you're eating. And now, if you have ever heard me before, you know that I don't really cut out food groups or anything like that. So I'm not saying don't eat snacks. I eat snacks still. to this day. But if you limit the number of snacks that you're eating, that is going to help you save some money. I know this because I have 4 kids and those kids are some snackers. And so that adds up, buying like the box of crackers or the little individual Jello cups or whatever. And see, again, that goes back to the less prepared thing. If I bought the box of Jello, that would be less than the actual individual Jello cups. But anyway, if you limit the number of snacks, that's going to help you save some money so that you can spend that money on your actual meals that you're having throughout the day. And maybe just snack on like carrots or apples or sticks of celery, stuff like that. So limit the number of snacks, especially the prepared snacks like the cookies, the crackers, stuff like that. If you limit that, that is going to help you save some money. All right. So that was 5 quick tips to help you save some money when eating healthy. Like I said, 1, planning out your meals. 2, buy frozen or canned fruits and veggies. 3, buy less prepared items. 4, shop at stores with off brands or buy the store brand. And then 5, limit the number of snacks that you're buying. So I will see you later. Have an amazing day. All right. See you next. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. If you got any value out of this or something just really resonated with you, can you do me a favor and leave a review? It helps others find the show so that it could help them too. Also, I'd love to connect with you on other platforms. I'm Malaika Burley on IG and YouTube. And go grab my free webinar, The 5 Keys to Simple, Successful, and Sustainable Weight Loss at malaikaburley.com. And of course, all of those links are in the show notes. Thanks again and have a blessed day.